Boy shot the 12 overhead as police look for clues into the tragic story. The news starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Betty Hughes. Police make a deadly discovery in the case of a missing Borough Park boy. Police found the body of 9-year-old Leibby Kletzky early this morning. Cops tell us they are questioning someone in connection to his death. Leibby's body was found in 2 locations. Part of his body was found inside an apartment in Kensington, and another part was found in Sunset Park, not far from Borough Park, where the boy went missing on Monday. We begin our coverage in Sunset Park, where Liz Wagner was first on the scene this morning and has the very latest. Liz.
Well, police found the dismembered body of little Leibby Kletzky here on 20th Street near 4th Avenue. Police made that discovery around 3:30 this morning. News 12 was the first crew on the scene when police again found that body. They say parts of the little boy's body were found wrapped in black plastic in a suitcase inside this dumpster, and his remains were also found at a location in Kensington. Police do have a suspect in custody. They tell us he walked himself to the 67th precinct and confessed to the crime. It's not clear whether there were multiple people involved in the boy's death. I also spoke with people who live in the building next to where Kletzky's remains were found. They say they're shocked and horrified that this happened in front of their home.
I'm traumatized because, we have a bunch of kids working around here, and to hear that a child was just chopped up is really crazy. We have kids in this building. We have mostly 20 kids in this building. We have few other kids in the other block, and we're very scared right now, especially with that news.
Now, 9-year-old Leibby Kletzky went missing Monday afternoon. He was last seen leaving a day camp on 44th Street near 12th Avenue in Borough Park at around 5 p.m. He was to walk a few blocks to meet his mother, but he never showed up. And back here in Sunset Park, police reopened this street, 20th Street, at about 8:30 this morning. And a few people from the Borough Park community who searched around the clock for this boy are here. And of course, they're shocked and horrified, coming to grips with this terrible news, the death of Leibby Kletzky in Sunset Park. Liz Wagner, News 12 Brooklyn. Now back to you.
All right, thank you, Liz. And we continue our team coverage in Kensington. Top 12 overhead where part of Leibby Kletzky was found. We say this is also the location of the suspect's home. News 12 Dana Arshan is there with the very latest.
Here in the Kensington section of Brooklyn, this tight-knit community is mourning over the loss of 9-year-old Leibby Kletzky. After a massive manhunt for the missing Brooklyn boy, the search is over. Many neighbors and residents gathered here at 2nd Street and Avenue C to show their support after police say parts of Kletzky's body were found in a dumpster and in the suspect's home early Wednesday morning. The missing boy hadn't returned to his Borough Park home from a nearby day camp on Monday. Take a look at this surveillance video where Kletzky was last seen talking to someone in a gold Honda Accord. Police confirmed to News 12 that a person in that vehicle lives in the home to the left of the house here with the red pillars. And this is the gold Honda across the street. Back out here, police continue to search the home for clues and evidence. Reporting from the Kensington section of Brooklyn, Dana Arshan, News 12 Brooklyn.
The community that came out to search for a little Leibby is now mourning his death. News 12 Darren Adonicio picks up that part of the story from Borough Park.
The Atlanta community is just devastated this morning after hearing the news of 9-year-old Leibby Kletzky's death. Now, we are down the street from where Leibby lived here on 15th Avenue in Borough Park. There is still a very active investigation here, and I did get a chance to speak with Assemblyman Doug Hykins. He's been very instrumental in this case. This is what he says is the latest.
We want to know what happened here. But the story is of a 9-year-old in a wonderful community here, a safe community, hardly any crime, walking home from day camp and disappearing from the face of the earth and being murdered.
Is it common for a 9-year-old to walk alone in this community?
He was only going from day camp to meet his mother on 13th Avenue. You know, we all want to give our kids a little bit of freedom. Our kids want a little bit of freedom, so I don't think that is an issue at all. The mother was supposed to meet a kid on 13th Avenue, just 2-3 blocks away. It's depression, it's sadness, it's shock, it's trying to figure out what in God's name happened here. What happened?
And Assemblyman Hykins says the funeral for Leibby will most likely be later on this afternoon at a nearby synagogue where the little boy often prayed. However, those details are not finalized yet, but as soon as we hear something, we will bring it along to you. News 12, Brooklyn.
And of course, we'll continue to follow this story and bring you the latest details. Stay tuned to News 12 for continuing coverage on this tragic story.